Stage fright, I believe, is something that we all suffer from, whether it be something smaller or more debilitating. I think we all have varying degrees of stage fright. Nobody wants to get up and perform a speech in front of the world. I don't, and I'm doing these little speeches. However, my stage fright isn't quite as severe as Joe Kowan's stage fright, which that was the TED Talk that I watched, and how he beat stage fright. He begins by completely and unembarrassingly enough acknowledging that he actually has stage fright and that he's always had stage fright. He is a songwriter, and in his early life, he wouldn't even be able to perform his music if his roommates were in his house. He remarks about his first open mic night that he ever attended and signed up for, and said that it wasn't a problem until about 10 minutes before his performance, and then his sympathetic nervous system kicked in, and his heart rate shot up, and adrenaline just coursed through his veins, and that really affected his music performance. He makes light of his body's response to the challenge that wasn't even really that bad. But out of this experience, he was able to see that this is what he was meant to do. He became determined to challenge his normal response by coming back week after week and performing the same set of songs. However, that really didn't seem to help him. But he had an idea. He would write a song about stage fright. Through his singing about stage fright, he was able to explain what was happening to him as it was happening to him. He embraced and exploited his problems to become more comfortable with himself in singing in front of an audience. He ended that performance by treating the audience to his stage fright song, and he addressed how stage fright is often viewed as unreal by a lot of people, and something that is super easy to overcome, which is a complete disregard for the people who actually do suffer from stage fright. And that's the interesting part to me. I've had my fair share of stage fright moments and have been so tongue-tied that words wouldn't even come out. However, I have also had the people that have come up to me and told me basically to get over myself and that I'd be fine and stage fright wasn't real, it's all in my head. But while I may not suffer like Joe does, I do have stage fright to some degree. But I work tirelessly to overcome it by participating in extemporaneous speaking competitions and lecturing at my church in front of an audience. But it is a very real sensation that comes alive as soon as it's my turn to go up there and speak. Joe's biggest advice, though, is to acknowledge it very publicly and learn to work through it and not simply past it, which I believe is a really good message, especially for those who suffer with stage fright.